Our top story tonight, Malacanang vows to pursue the drug syndicate that victimized Filipina overseas worker Mary Jane Veloso. Cabinet Secretary Rene Almendras made the statement after Indonesian authorities granted to Veloso just hours before her scheduled execution early this morning. The 30-year-old Veloso was convicted of drug trafficking and sentenced to die by firing squad. An appeal by President Aquino for a reprieve spared the life of the migrant worker. More from Rocky Ignacio.
So I got this text from Secretary 2:20 this morning. CABSEC, we did it, period, Albert.
The Philippines thanked the Indonesian government for granting a last-minute reprieve for Mary Jane Veloso, who was convicted and sentenced to death due to illegal. At the ASEAN Summit in Malaysia, the President talked with Indonesian President Joko Widodo to reconsider death sentence against Veloso after her recruiter surrendered to authorities. Cabinet Secretary Rene Almendras says the gesture of Indonesia is proof of its determination to cooperate with the Philippine government to fight operations of illegal drugs in the region.
This is not a political exercise. This is a legal exercise. I think every time the President made an appeal to President Widodo, or even at various levels, it's almost become an official reply of the Indonesian government. We are very serious about our drug problem. They cite statistics like how many people die every day because of the drug problem. And that reply has even been transmitted even on media. So I believe this solution is really saying that let's pursue this, because baka naman there's something better that we can do in really addressing the issue of drugs in Indonesia, drugs in the Philippines, and drugs even in the country where the suitcase of Mary Jane was given to her. I mean, that suitcase did not come from the Philippines.
Almendras narrates that President Aquino did not give up until the last minute to save Veloso from death sentence. According to him, the President monitored the progress of the talks amidst his meeting with other ASEAN leaders in Malaysia.
Ulitin ko po yung sinabi ng Pangulo, which he reminded us every time that the going was really tough, such as Monday night and Sunday night. Mahalaga ang buhay. That's why the President is not into the death penalty here in the Philippines either, diba? So in answer to your question, yes, mahalaga you're not guilty. Iba yung instructions nga niya, hindi tayo hihinto. Even after the statement of the Attorney General nung Monday night, pagkatapos niya kausapin si President Widodo, kahit pinaalam na sila sa amin na, sorry, no, itutuloy namin. Kahit nung panahon na yun, napakasarap ng sumuko. Pero sabi ng Pangulo, hindi. We will pursue, we will continue hanggang gawin nila. Kaya that was the initiative. That was what we had to work for po.
After the reprieve, the next step is to present the pieces of evidence to Indonesia showing that Veloso is innocent, and her testimony as witness is vital for the Philippines' campaign against illegal drugs. Almendras says Justice Secretary Laila de Lima has expressed her willingness to fly to Indonesia to present the evidence on Veloso's case. Veloso had returned from her detention cell in Yogyakarta from Nusa Kambangan, also known as the Execution Island. Meanwhile, Malacanang explains that the government helped Veloso since she was arrested in 2010. Presidential Communications Secretary Sani Coloma Ceres amidst reports of alleged delay on the government assistance to Veloso. The palace official reiterates one of the priorities of the President is to assist Filipinos who are detained abroad. Coloma adds the Aquino administration has allotted additional funds for OFWs' legal assistance.
Sentence sa kanya doon sa kanilang district court. No? District court ang tawag nila, equivalent sa ating regional trial court. Ay sinubaybayan na po, tinutukan na ng DFA, meron na po siyang abogado, meron na pong pagtutok na ginawa ng ating embahada mula pa nung nagsimula ang kanyang paglilitis. At pagkatapos nga ma-impose yung death sentence sa kanya, sumulat kaagad si Pangulo Aquino sa Pangulo ng Indonesia.
For the People's Television, Rocky Ignacio.